If you think you are standing firm, be careful that you don't fall. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. For as woman came from man, so also man is born of woman. But everything comes from God. Even so the body is not made up of one part, but of many. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. And now these three remain: faith, hope and love. But the greatest of these is love. Follow the way of love and eagerly desire spiritual gifts, especially the gift of prophecy. Do not be misled, bad company corrupts good character. Be on your guard, stand firm in the faith, be courageous, be strong. Remember this: whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously. A time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. Therefore each of you must put off falsehood and speak truthfully to your neighbor, for we are all members of one body. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. Get rid of all bitterness, rage and anger, brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. Be very careful, then, how you live, not as unwise but as wise. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Have you experienced so much in vain, if it really was in vain? But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness. We must pay the most careful attention, therefore, to what we have heard, so that we do not drift away. Make level paths for your feet, so that the lame may not be disabled, but rather healed. Do not forget to show hospitality to strangers, for by so doing some people have shown hospitality to angels without knowing it. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds. For the sun rises with scorching heat and withers the plant, its blossom falls and its beauty is destroyed. In the same way, the rich will fade away even while they go about their business. My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this: everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak and slow to become angry. What causes fights and quarrels among you? Don't they come from your desires that battle within you? The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Flesh gives birth to flesh, but the Spirit gives birth to spirit. Stop judging by mere appearances, but instead judge correctly. My command is this: love each other as I have loved you. If we claim to be without sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us. Dear children, let us not love with words or tongue, but with actions and in truth. Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. They are from the world and therefore speak from the viewpoint of the world, and the world listens to them. There is no fear in love. But perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made perfect in love. I have no greater joy than to hear that my children are walking in the truth. Do to others as you would have them do to you. What good is it for you to gain the whole world, yet forfeit your soul? Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Finally, all of you, be like-minded, be sympathetic, love one another, be compassionate and humble. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility value others above yourselves. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Start children off on the way they should go, and even when they are old they will not turn from it. Where there is no revelation, people cast off restraint, but blessed are those who heed wisdom's instruction. Blessed are those who do not walk in step with the wicked or stand in the way that sinners take or sit in the company of mockers. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. Love must be sincere. Hate what is evil, cling to what is good. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. If it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith and in purity. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil. Some people, eager for money, have wandered from the faith and pierced themselves with many griefs.